Hello, dreamers, and welcome back to another part of Doki Literature Club Plus. Let's continue with the story that we have going on right now. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. Oh, and also, when that scene plays out, I'm going to put an age restriction on it. But for now, I'm going to keep it as this, for just this first part of it, as a normal video. But until I get to that scene, I'm going to keep this video, I'm going to keep this uploaded as a normal video. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Finally enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. Mark, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yui would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. Yeah, as you probably hear that there's no music, I did not turn it off. This is just random for this video. Not for the video, but for this entire part. That I'm playing for an hour or two. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submit it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. and I suddenly feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Mark. I mean, especially after your encouraged with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know. That is going to break the fourth wall for this next for this next two scenes coming up. You exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all, but I'm still embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez, you don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. That's breaking the fourth wall once again. Eh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the permits laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's the one I haven't read before. That freaks me out when for the page sound. I'm gonna go down so that you can read this for yourselves, which I know you guys have in the past when this game came out a long time ago. But if you guys want to read this again, you can. You just have to pause the video. Huh? What is this? Reading the poem, I got a pit in my stomach. Mark? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else I always written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so... Huh? Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay?